September 26th.
I mean September.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
No.
No?
Hold on. I'm getting very confused. August. I apologize.
Okay,
All this shit's happening in late August. Right. Because you guys are going to have like a month to kill between Twilliger and where you're supposed to go next, which you guys will have to relate.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's going to be in character roleplay.
And I'm going to be my normal vague self.
Yeah, great. Okay, Clint Eastwood. So yeah, I'm sorry, it's August 28th.
So
it's
then
not
I would
late
do,
September. It's late August when all this shit went down.
2d6 weeks to decide how long I need to read it?
Yes.
2? Yeah. I'm on 1. 5. That's 7 weeks. That's 35 days.
What do you get on my face?
August has 31. Yes, it does, because Augustus wanted to be just as good as Julius.
That's a good way to remember it. Okay, sorry to interrupt you, Ben, with your roleplay.
You interrupted me?
I thought I did. I feel like I always interrupt everybody. He was telling you about Twilliger being fat. And then I said, here's what you know, Yorie. Hi, baby.
This many.
It's 30th September.
That's a good guess.
Let me help you out.
It's at least 21, because Earth, Wind, and Fire has that song.
There's a count.
Thank you.
Oh, Andy, do I have enough time to go get my poncho?
You will. We're going to deal with that.
30.
In between the
30.
rescue of Twilliger and...
And now.
Yeah.
30. And then, so October 1st. Dale will be
October 1st is when you check. That's an interesting coincidence.
Oh, wait.
So, I'm not trying to crunch down some of the roleplay because I'm just going to ask Stalloid if he knows anything new about the Crescent or its whereabouts, and if he knows where Twilliger is, so I might ask him of such.
Didn't the Crescent go in the water?
Well, it appeared back up at Devil's Gulch not too long ago. Someone was carrying it, but I haven't been able to track them down. Do you know why Twilliger was kidnapped?
Oh, never went.
Well, do you know where he is now in town? No? Do you have a permanent address?
You know where he lives.
The house that blew up, right? No.
No, the house that blew up was near Mount Diablo.
Other place. Yeah, I know where it is.
In Oak-
Yeah, we can go visit him.
Okay.
We'll go visit him.
You're off.
Oh, I remember I did want to talk to Twilliger about something.
You have the chance.
Believe you me. That's the chance.
Because I meant to bring it up last time, but
Bum, bum, bum.
I ran into something and then forgot. Watch out, those pretzels explode in your mouth.
Nasty pretzels. Okay, so you're off to Twilliger's. You guys have one day
One day before they show up.
where they show up.
Oh,
So if you want to talk to Twilliger,
that's
Okay.
not an oatmeal cookie.
no, they're not out yet. I will get. I'm going to bring those oatmeal cookies out shortly. Those are pretty good little crackers. What did you want to talk to Twilliger about?
Oh, he was saying if I can do anything, blah, 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 after we saved him.
Yeah, they're in your deck. Both of them are. I'm listening.
Oh, so, Twilliger, would you be able to, make it so I can, see further when I'm aiming with my pistols? Some sort of fancy doodad?
Oh, like a scope?
Hey, that scope sounds about
Scopes
what
are
I'm
round, but they're not very good. And they're usually like long, or they go on rifles. And when you fire them, you have to be very careful because
Exactly.
of the...
But could you figure a small one for, one of my guys?
Snatches the gun out of your hand, and he starts examining it really closely. He looks down the barrel.
Watch out, it's loaded.
I was going to say, they're also just barely generally like really long copper tubes.
That's what he's thinking about doing.
Have like a
Mechanical repairs at 50%. Alright, he'll need the gun for a while to make the modifications on it. But he thinks he might be able to help you.
Alright.
But he'll need to hang on to the gun for a week or so. But yeah, he's willing to try to make it so it gets a little... He's not going to be able to give it a lot of range.
Yeah.
And you don't want a scope, right? Did you want a scope?
No, I...
Scope's almost useless on a pistol.
Yeah, I was saying, like, something to aim better.
Okay.
At distance.
Yeah, he'll see what he can do.
Let's up that range increment.
Did you get back the incapacitator? It's still in your jacket pocket.
Yeah, well, I guess Johanna gave it back to me once.
She gave you your jacket back and everything, yeah.
Yeah, so I have the incapacitator and I give it back.
Did you give it back? Okay. I just need to know.
Because
Okay.
Matilda asked to give it back for...
Okay.
Though I will inquire with Twilliger about how this thing actually works.
He starts talking about it.
And
For hours.
Right over your head. You can make a physics roll, science physics.
Rolls
It should be
of 1%.
1%.
I do understand.
It could happen.
You got it.
20. No, it goes over your head.
Close though.
Well, I'm asking how it works. That Twilliger, I'm asking how I can actually, use it.
It says there's buttons.
Yeah, but how do you aim this
What's a
thing?
button?
That's the question. That is the $10 question. I haven't worked that out yet. I've barely worked out the science that runs the thing.
You mind if I keep one of these for the time being, or?
Oh, he'll let you borrow one. What the hell?
Because I feel like something that could incapacitate people might be useful.
It also can give him a heart attack and kill him. Keep that in mind.
And that can also explode in your hand.
Matilda did
Well,
not mention that.
This is the incapacitator. It's made from a demon lamp, which are these little tiny lamps that you put on bikes. I don't know why they're called demon lamps. I think that might be actually like the brand. I had a terrible time just finding information. But there's a button on the side, and you basically aim the lamp part at somebody, and you press the button, and little sparks fly out. And yeah.
It's like a dance party.
He says it only holds 6 charges. He's found out. And then we have to bring back here to charge it. Yes.
I have 1 point of HP missing. Can I get that?
Yes, definitely.
Can
By
I,
the time that anything happens in the scenario,
can
you guys are down very
I
far.
dislocated shoulder?
Yes. Your shoulder will be fine by the time anything happens.
Can I gain each back?
Yes, how much are you down?
I lost 4. Dislocating my shoulder.
You're going to have like 5 chances of getting a D3 back over the next 5 weeks. So I'm just going to say you're back, and you're back too. You guys will be healed up.
I don't even know how I got damaged.
By the time you get into a situation, as you're not going to deal with the showman at this point, I'm just going
No, I
to say,
wanna
we're just
do
going to
it.
leave that out.
And I want to do it with her, since that's sort of her thing.
Right, exactly. So we're going to leave that out. So nothing really big is going to happen in the next
Come
month.
back later.
Besides, I don't think
Oh,
I'd want
you guys are about to stay at the farm too.
that, and I don't think I'd want to do it unless
As long as
like
you
I
know.
was going with her.
Right.
Because I'm not touching that without like.
Right.
any
And they
insurance.
left the same day that
Okay.
Twilliger got brought back, because you guys were at the Mountain House Hotel, brought him back that day, so it was like noon or so. They both headed out immediately. You guys decided to stay. You ended up talking to him and asking him about your gun. You ended up asking about the incapacitator, which is what Twilliger calls it. And so on the 28th, it's a couple days later, when Stalloid, you take the ferry across to Oakland. There's a library, you can rent some horses, or you can walk up to Twilliger's place. It's not that far.
I brought my bicycle.
It's about 5 miles. You brought what?
I brought my bicycle.
Oh yeah, you could have brought your bicycle. Okay, he's got a. What does Jacali know about bicycles?
No, how would
Has
I
she seen them before? That's entirely up to you then. You've been in cities, you've been in towns, you might have seen them. It's up to you. I'm going to leave that completely up to you.
I'm gonna say she's probably seen them. She has not made any inquiries about what they are or how they work, and
Okay.
she has just been like, "What the fuck is that?" But she's never said anything about it because she never shows that to people.
Gotcha.
What level
So-
of bicycle are we at now? Is it more standard or is
I
it
don't
big
know.
wheel?
Yorie.
3
He's not.
speeds.
What's these up before he asked me this question?
One giant.
I know.
I don't believe it is the velocity kind of thing.
Okay, good.
I don't think
Hopefully it's a big, giant front wheel.
that's a velocity.
That's a velocity, yeah.
Mystical history. I have a feeling that it's the
The more
it's just the
standard.
regular
Yeah.
feeling, but now we have to look it up. History of the bicycle. Just 2 wheels, you just run along the ground.
Is that right?
It's just 2 wheels, you just roll on the ground with it.
Okay, see that's 1817 to 1819. Is 2 wheels, you run along the ground. Here we go.
I see. It's you run and then jump on the
blah,
seat.
blah, blah. 1820s to 1850s are
It's
the
like a skate.
4-wheelers, are these jazzy boys.
Oh, look at them jazzy boys.
1830s.
Too much jazz.
1860s, Velocipede and Bone Shaker.
Bone shaker.
Why would you ride anything called the Bone Shaker?
Yeah, right.
That's not an amusement park
It
ride.
uses rotary cranks and pedals mounted to the front wheel hub. Pedaling made it easier for riders to control the machine's speed, but rotational speed limitations of this design created stability and comfort concerns,
That's
which
why-
would lead to the large front wheel of the penny farthing. There you go.
Are you getting a bicycle?
There we go. Is that
Probably-
period?
By early 1860s, Velocipede à Pédales, it's a French design. The Franco-Prussian War destroyed the Velocipede market in France in 1870. High wheel bicycle. Okay, 1870s is the high wheel bicycle. Yes, Yorie, you have one of these giant front wheel. Safety bicycles did not come around until 1990.
I hope.
Okay, so it's a what? Let me see that again.
There you go.
It's a big
Oh.
one.
Oh.
Okay, so there's no way Jacali is riding on that with me.
No. I don't think anybody would have thought to put little like spokes on the back tire yet so she can hop up and go
Yeah.
with you. And I'm going to need a dex check from you.
How do you get up on that?
Exactly.
You have to have a station.
Oh, this is where Yorie falls down and breaks his neck.
do it without a station, but it is hard. Because you got to jump up.
No, that's a D6.
And it's the
No, that's definitely not right.
Thank you. Thank you. That was a good roll, though. That was a good roll.
Jesus.
59. Does that lessen your dex?
That's a success.
Okay. So you managed to get up on the bike. It's a
And
way,
you
it's
start
a way
pedaling
of jumping up, or else you can like use like one of the what do they call it, things you tie your horses to? The
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Hitch.
One of the hitches you can
You got
slap
on
one of those and
God damn it.
get going. Jacali, you're gonna have to jog to keep up.
Can I ride my horse?
It will cost money to bring your horse across the bay on the.
Because they're going to hang up after
Because
it.
you're crossing the bay on like a boat. So it'll cost like probably like $1. No, probably like 50 cents. Is that less than
50 cents? That's not so much spending level.
Okay, then yeah, you can bring
I
you
got
can have your
$5
horse.
spending
Yeah.
level.
I'll go second.
So you're riding your horse, click clop, and Professor Stalloid is pedaling away with the giant wheel. That means that you don't have to go as far to go fast. So.
Yeah.
How the hell do you balance on that?
It is easy.
It's about like riding a horse.
Yeah, the horse rides itself half the time.
Yeah,
What it's doing right now.
that's what the bike's doing.
Alright.
Alright,
Are we going downhill yet?
pretty flat here.
Okay.
And
That's what it really rides itself.
Alright. You get to Floater's Farm, 28. You find that Jack West and Otto are there. Lambert Otto are there.
I'm probably fixing my rifle again.
Otto's got his rifle in pieces on a blanket in under a nice tree. Outside, it's late
Honestly,
August.
at this point, I think it's somewhat relaxing if we can take this thing
Okay.
apart and put it back.
So he's just leaning up the tree and he's just cleaning his gun, apparently. There's a banging coming from the barn.
I steer clear and go to the
Tank,
barn.
tank, 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 tank.
Seems like you've made use of your pastime again.
Indeed.
What has happened since I have been away?
Oh boy.
Manzanito has left. He's left the
Manzanito?
little Spanish guy who was watching the farm while the Twilligers were gone off on doing their stuff. So just FYI.
Alright.
It's just Matilda and you guys and Professor.
This is a little long, but I can explain it to you, Jacali, if you want.
Just give me what I need to know.
Alright, I'm fishing. From what I heard from everyone else, we've tracked the crescent down, well, a crescent, down to a house in Mount
Excuse me?
A crescent.
A crescent.
There are multiple ones.
There are multiple crescents.
Yes.
Okay.
What? No, you can hear this unless you walked away.
No, I said I was
Hey, I'm
steering
looking up at
clear.
the sky. I'm like,
No, I don't think I made it.
Oh, you're staying away from Otto. Okay.
I was steering
So
clear.
where are you going?
and
You see
I went
Jack
towards
West
the
is sitting down by the
I'll go towards the
river.
banging in the barn.
Or he's down by. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll deal with that in a moment. Keep role playing. Sorry.
There are multiple.
I'm looking up at the sky. And I'm like,
There were multiple crescents. We have one of the spikes. It's from like some think monsters. They wouldn't touch silver, like over there. I like point towards that.
There's another farm on the, like, a quarter of the way around the lake. You can see another little farm over there.
But we found Jack West there. Well, they did. I wasn't down there when I encountered them.
Okay.
Not Jack West.
No,
John
Valentine.
That's okay.
No, Jack West was there.
Yes, he was.
Was
But
he
who
looking for the
cares?
crescent?
Well, he had one there.
He had one?
A damaged one. It was like scorched. You know, like how metal gets scorched around it when it's exposed to intense heat.
Yes.
Tarnished. Well, I don't hear that. But
No.
but from what I heard from them, well, there was like 2 kids there too, and some bandits. But anyway, Jack West was there. I mean, John Valentine.
So Jack West and John Valentine were looking for the crescent. They had a blackened crescent, and they were carrying 2 kids and bandits with them.
Jack West was.
Jack West was.
What's the difference?
I hope that's in character. Got it.
John Valentine.
I just see it.
2 hours later.
But anyway, so there's 2 bandits there. I forgot their names. One of them was mentally deranged. But what I heard was that he put the crescent was missing a spike, and he put the spike in the crescent, and then he disintegrated. And then, like, everything around it started to disintegrate from here, and that's what happened to the house, is that the crescent disintegrated it and just left a hole. I'm not sure what happened to Valentine. I wasn't down there when it happened. I was nursing the dislocated shoulder from my brave heroics. I say,
Otto, you probably have your arm in a sling just
Yeah.
because it's more comfortable that way.
Yeah.
But you can use it for
I say
everything
the
else.
last part with a bit of sarcasm.
Okay.
I'm not trying to
you know I'm a fan of your heroics.
Oh.
Well,
God.
but you said that there was you had a horn from the crescent, or a spike.
Spike, yes.
Where is it? How are you holding it?
Well, Jack West. I got it right this time.
So actual Jack West, not John Valentine.
Yeah,
He's pointing down at the lake where Jack is fishing.
Not Jack North, not Jack
Are
South.
you going to wake? Or you
Jack West and
Jack West.
Pierce
I'm in now.
held it, and nothing happened.
Very relaxing here.
And it
You
pointed
feel
towards
safer.
the crescent. The one that Valentine had. Like a compass, like you could hold it out in your hand and the spike would point towards where it was.
Interesting. And who has it now?
Well, I assume Jack Valentine, assuming he didn't die when it
So John
started.
Valentine did capture the last.
Yes, but
But
I don't
the
think
spike.
I don't think you're quite understanding what I'm saying.
Okay, so let me recap what I've got so we're on the same page. So John Valentine came through town with a dirty crescent, 2 kids, and a bandit.
And they kidnapped John Valentine.
He said to the bartender,
Oh, wow.
Can't get the drink here.
And
so
We're not there.
you 3 heroic men fought John
well,
Valentine.
and 2 women. Chinese
Heroic
women,
men and 2 women. Didn't cast aspersions, you just didn't tell me about them, so can't blame me for that one.
You said only the important facts. I don't think you cared who
Oh!
was there. No, I meant
That's a Jack West line.
Jacali. Wait, I meant it like this.
That's walking off.
You wanted to know what happened with the crescent, so I was telling crescents.
Yes.
Who
So-
was there was a secondary fact.
Okay, so they all were there, they fought the crescent. John Valentine,
Yes,
you almost got me doing the same thing. John Valentine ran off with the crescent.
No. Okay, so his lackey put the spike in the crescent.
And it dissolved.
There's
The
a
crescent
conversation
started to
going on.
hum and I think glow, and then everything, and it started like to radiate like a field that started to tear everything it touched apart.
So where is it now?
That's a good
I don't
description.
know, because as I said, everything around
Everything
it,
disintegrated. Right.
Yes.
Have you checked out the wreckage though?
I couldn't see anything in the bottom of the hole it left.
It was that deep?
It destroyed the house, and the house was underground. I mean, where it was underneath the house, and it destroyed the house on top.
So we haven't cleared out the wreckage from the house, but theoretically it's under there.
There was nothing left. Nothing.
It's gone.
It was just
Valentine's
It's just gone.
Everything's gone.
So where did John Valentine go?
He's dead. He could have fled. I don't know what happened.
I heard him chanting something strange.
Oh, Jack West, you're here.
Yeah, he just walked up very quietly. You were concentrating, trying to figure this out.
In depth. And if it isn't my second favorite engine,
Oh, I'm your second now. Who's your favorite?
walks with brains.
Rhymes with wolf. You give him the wrong name. Walks with brains.
No, that's just like
You're
how
my
that's how
second
Jack
favorite
West
Jacali.
remembers it.
Oh my god. Walks with brains. What's wrong with you? You're a monster. Okay.
So, John Valentine is MIA. The Crescent is MIA, or maybe in the hole.
One of them.
Oh yeah, the second crescent.
The second.
The damaged one.
What happened with the spike that you all touched? Somebody put it back in the Crescent?
Yes.
It's gone.
So it's gone. Alright.
So it's with the crescent if it's still somewhere.
Damn it! Look.
And Terwilliger is okay?
Yes, he's fine. Oh, and I forgot. I know you want to hear about this. We had a talk with one of the agents of the people, and we're supposed to meet him in the Gravity Falls.
Some all-knowing being or something. Sounds interesting.
I set up the
October 1st. That's
Well,
it.
let me tell you, I have a very large selection of choice words for those little clicky-clacky slug people.
Well, apparently you'll get to meet one.
Oh, slug people.
Oh, yeah, don't worry about it, Jack West.
Well.
Alright, is that it for the role play for the moment?
That's all Jacali needs to know.
Well, I might want to check out this hole that's left and inspect it for
Well,
myself.
let's go all the way over and mount the ovule.
Oh.
Oh, and I
Never
You
mind.
can see Mount Diablo. No, it's about 30 miles.
let me see.
At some point, I'm gonna have to make a detour.
How
towards
soon are we leaving for Granite Falls?
Colorado?
What is
For Gravity Falls?
Jesus.
what is
You're going to want to take a train.
what
Right now?
How much time would it take us to get to Gravity Falls?
Nobody's done the research on that yet. That's going to be something that you'll end up having to do.
I'm not
And then you'll
sure.
find out pretty quickly.
I haven't.
Because you got to figure out the easiest way to
Your
get
wagon's
there.
not here, right?
Which means consulting. I'm not going to make you guys do it, but consulting an atlas or maps, figuring out whether to take trains or go over land or what, blah 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 blah. So at present you don't know, but you're going to be able to find out within a day.
Also, I give you $50
Oh,
Why are you giving me $50?
for the horse. We said to pay you back.
I did.
bam! Write it down. Mark it off.
Wait, what was the reason?
For the horse, he said. And she said she told him to pay him back. Would Jacali have forgotten?
No.
Yes, she would have. It's been over a week.
I mean,
Not that much money.
but a week that
Yeah.
somebody owes Jacali
You should-
$50 and months
That's
of
why.
me?
That's why I make note of it and keep your notes by. All right. So we're gonna jump to the barn.
She might have forgotten.
Professor Terwilliger has a pistol strapped down like in a vise on an anvil, and he's just whacking at it with a hammer. Okay.
Just real quick.
So he's breaking your gun.
No, because it's one of
He's
those.
got mechanical repair.
It's got one of those. The basic ones. Remember, I had two basic ones.
So regular gun. Oh, you had one of those, not the
Oh,
fancy
it's not one.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's so fun.
Because I had
Yeah,
two
yeah.
busted
Yeah.
ones for not busted, but
You have two spares tucked
two.
away.
Yeah, two
Yeah,
not
that's
pretty
fine.
ones.
There appears to be some kind of something has been added to the barrel, and he's like shaping it some way. He's been whistling.
Do I see what's going on when I get closer?
Yeah. He's working on adding.
A scope?
No, not a scope. He wouldn't be saying no. He's adding to the barrel, the length in the barrel.
Oh, the length in the barrel.
Yes.
He hasn't added the scope yet?
No, a scope would be useless on a pistol. You have to do like this.
They don't have
Ridiculous.
sights yet, so there's no point.
Does anybody want anything from the bridge line in here?
I mean, there's a point for a scope without an outside.
Yeah, but
And it doesn't matter. He's not putting a scope on. Scope on. It's irrelevant.
World War II, man.
What on pistols?
No, not pistols, but.
Right. Because on a rifle,
yeah.
Yeah,
With
no,
a
you
pistol,
have to
you
get
gotta
the
do like
modern.
this.
You have to get modern age for like scopes on this.
you could use a scope on. Yeah. And then you have to get. It's not really get into scope. Anyway, you want to say something to him? You see what he's doing, but he hasn't noticed you come in yet because he's busy. There's a couple of
I'm
these.
gonna get as
he's got-
close as I can and just like looking at what he's doing.
Okay, you're trying to be stealthy?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he notices you. Oh, Professor Stalloid! How nice of you to come.
How was the kidnapping?
Not as pleasant as I would like it to be, but...
It usually isn't.
No. Yeah, John Valentine grabbed me. He wanted me to examine a crescent that he had, you see.
Oh, the crescent. I thought
Not
that was the river.
a crescent.
Oh.
This one was scorched on the side. I think it was in orbit.
Oh.
I had a vision.
Re-entry.
Exactly. Must be a lot of heat with that kind of speed. Some of your friends, that Jack West feller and
I know
Lambert,
he's my bodyguard.
and a couple of ladies. I didn't
Vice
get.
Bald?
There was a Chinese. I didn't get her name. But
Gemma Jones?
No. This is Johanna. I don't remember her last name. Matilda will remember it. Anyway, they came and they rescued me, and he had kidnapped a couple kids, and he was going to torture them if I didn't help him. So what are you going to do?
You can't let people torture children.
Can't let people torture children. No.
Just cannot.
So I found
Grown
this
men,
thing.
yes, but not children.
Yeah, he found it like a year and a half ago, back in 1874. He found this thing
Why was he after the other one? We already asked.
because it didn't work. It was missing one of the spikes.
right.
You know the little spikes on the crescent?
Yeah.
It was just a hole with like blue in there. They put off a lot of energy, a lot of really strange energy, some I couldn't even analyze. And tried to figure out what I could, and friends showed up, and they had one of the spikes. And he had one of his boys put it in. And that was a bad thing, I think. I would have advised against it, but I was being held at gunpoint, so.
Yeah, whole crescent is quite powerful.
Well, this one, the man disappeared. Like came apart.
He unraveled at the seams?
Yes, and there was nothing left. Although you could taste blood, bile.
In the air.
Huh?
How foul.
Yes. Jack West shot at it. The crescent. The bullet
The fool.
did the same thing. It stopped in midair and it unraveled. And I could taste gunpowder and steel or lead. It was. Yeah. So we're running away.
I think it was
and,
like atomizing.
I do. I believe that it was knocking it down to a molecular level. Very fascinating. Wish I could have studied it, but everything was disintegrating, and so I ran. As did we all. Actually, Jack West grabbed Were you the one that dragged him out of there? Didn't you grab him? Yeah. Jack West saved my life. Grabbed me and
He'll
got
do
me out
that
of
from
there.
time to time.
I appreciated it. The whole house was destroyed, collapsed. I'm guessing the crescent blew itself up. Well, incorporated. I don't know, I can't think.
Maybe it
Discorporeated. Exactly, dematerialized. So, that's my guess. But it's not the only one. Because he found that one almost 2 years ago. The one we found in Yellow Flats, from 50 million years ago, we only found 6 months ago. There's more than one. The other one's out there somewhere. Still. Jack wanted me to fix up one of his guns. Give it more range.
Yeah,
You can see there are 2 vehicles in here with steam engines on them. There are some of those wings up on the walls. You see a bunch of those cameras, the lightning guns. Do you still have your lightning gun with you? Did you bring it with you here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
You also see the little Dino lamps. Some Dino lamps there. There's chemicals on one side. The whole place has been set up like some kind of big lab.
I carry it like a camera on the side.
Okay.
Constantly.
So he tells you that. He tells you all of that stuff that happened. And Matilda got them to rescue him, and he really appreciates it. And then he just makes small talk with you after that, unless you want to speak about anything in particular. I broke these up.
I asked him if I dropped some blueprints, if he could use his mechanical expertise to help me make something.
Of course.
Right.
For what?
Let me see if I can even fathom its mechanisms first.
Well,
Okay.
I won't steal from you.
No, we can go into a partnership on this one.
Alright. What are you three doing?
I think it'll
Essentially, after you have your talk, are you going
remodel
to the barn or you going to go to the house or what?
Probably go in the barn.
Come on. So these three come walking in. Little time after you come walking in. You find Stalloid and Terwilliger are talking about. You didn't want to tell him much about this blueprint yet, right? He's telling you about the velocity.
Oh, Jack!
He's got a steam-powered wagon. Eventually, there's been working on.
Wait, did he have a steam-powered velocipede too, or
It's a quadrivelocipede because it's wings. He hasn't perfected it yet, but he's working on it. He's really wanting to get working on an airship. He thinks he could improve on the French design.
Could I look at the blueprints for the velocipede for my blueprints? Okay.
Go look at it's basically a steam engine, a very efficient one apparently.
I'm looking at more like the frame and the everything.
He's using it's a stagecoach frame actually.
All right.
That he's using just the base of the stagecoach with the wheels.
Okay. Just seeing anything he did maybe with the axles or anything to read.
Nothing really special. Oh, there's a steering mechanism that he's got. It's pretty ingenious.
And whenever I see Jack West, of course, I turn around and I go, "Oh, Jack West, I do need to give you your payments." Let's see. Let me do a luck check.
Let's see if you're 77.
70. Nope. That's a 74. I do not have any law. 77. I do not have any laudanum on me right now.
Oh no.
I was actually just coming to ask you about that.
We'll have to. I'll get you out of my house.
Alright.
Good.
You gotta keep them addicted.
Trying to keep them addicted. Damn.
So, just in general,
Pain in there.
how long do you guys want to stay at Two Oilers? Do you want to go back to San Francisco?
Y'all relayed about Gravity Falls and all that.
Okay,
Yeah,
October 1st, Gravity Falls are supposed to meet with
And what day is it now?
Today is August 28th.
Oh, wow.
Before we head there, I
Oh,
need
yeah.
to go to Colorado to grab something, though.
Well, you guys have a month.
It's a bit out of the way.
You can borrow Atlas. Twilliger's got atlases and stuff. And you figure that the easiest way to get to Gravity Falls, which you find on the map, it's actually on the Oregon map there, is probably to take the train to northern Nevada, which will probably only take about a day. And then from there, go cross country due north to Gravity Falls. Because Gravity Falls is in the middle of fucking nowhere in Oregon.
Yeah.
It's in eastern Oregon. You're guessing that will take between 10 days and 2 weeks from the nearest train track in Nevada to go cross country on horseback. It's going to take longer if you take the medicine wagon, obviously, because you can make 15, maybe 20 miles a day on the medicine wagon.
I'm not taking it.
Okay, you can make 25 miles a day if you ride the horses the way they're supposed to be ridden. You can make 100 miles a day if you kill them. Yeah, exactly.
So-
I'm just throwing numbers out there for you guys. So you're guessing at least a week and a half from where you would be dropped off at the train in that town, Winnemucca, up to Oregon.
And you said 3 days for the train?
1
day.
You can get there overnight.
It's about 2 weeks. But a little bit
If
less.
you give yourself 2 weeks, you'll get there in plenty of time.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to be there on October 1st. This is what you all find out, we'll say that first night. You have dinner with Twilligers, Matilda's cooking, you guys are going to spend the
We're
night
at the
there.
end of August.
Yes, it's August 28th right now. So you have a month, but you need 2 weeks at the end of it to get to Gravity Falls. Yes.
Can I telegram and have it shipped to me?
Ain't no telegram at White River.
Okay. Messenger only.
Oh, you're on your,
You can get to White River in less than 4 days on the train.
Oh!
And back in less than 4 days.
Yeah, never mind. I got
Okay,
that.
so I mean, you can get there and back if it's ready.
I was going to say, we
But
can
other than the mail-
you there at October 1st.
Yeah.
White River, PO, Colorado is where you left it. Your best bet is to go to Denver, go cross country to White River and back, and then go take the train. But you can do that in the 2 weeks before you guys have to head off for Gravity Falls. Yes, you can even meet them in Winnemucca.
You say you're heading out there?
Yeah.
Can I ask
mentioned it.
Wilger if he has a spare actual camera?
He doesn't.
He's converted
He
them
rips
all.
all of the guts
He's
out of the
converted them
camera.
all,
Yes, he
man.
does. That's the only reason he buys cameras.
Whenever we get back to San Francisco, then I'm going to buy a camera.
Yeah, you can buy a camera.
And I'm going to give
It
it
might
to Jack
be in
West. And I'm going to get him to see if he can. If the corpse is still there, it'll be bones, like completely bones.
That'll be at least another 2 days to your journey because you're going to have to go find the corpse and come back to White River.
He's got time.
I'm just letting him know. He might tell you to go fuck yourself.
He
He might
might.
say, sure, I'll go. And he might just go out in the woods and take some pictures and be like, here you go.
I'm going to ask you if you would pleasure me in
Aren't they really big
orally.
at this point?
I don't pleasure men very often.
Yeah, it's
If you
like a
would-
box like this.
Okay.
If you would do an extra job for me of taking a picture of the bones of the creature we had killed, the rest of it. I have the skull still, but I want a picture of the rest of it. Even though that's not much more.
It's going to be an
it's
if
a
you
little
can
bit
find
more
it kind of
proof.
thing.
Yeah.
You guys were coming across wilderness, not on a road or anything.
It was
So-
it was a cliffside of
You were following the river.
pretty well
You were
designed.
following the river. All you have to do is follow the river. But again, you might miss it. Animals might have taken it. I'm just throwing this all out at you.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is shit
No,
you go
I know that too.
Yeah.
I could go look
Since
for
he was
it,
just going in the area, that's what I was figuring.
but
Don't waste too much time, but
my time's not free.
of course, we're going back to San Francisco first. I can muscle up some payment.